Good morning, welcome to Thought for the Day. Well, last couple of weeks have been rather busy and strange things have been going on. One of the things I've started doing is walking in the morning, generally before most people have got up, which is great. It's nice and quiet. It's a time to reflect. It's a time to get away from the busyness and calm yourself down if you need calming for the day ahead. And during these walks and thoughts, one of the things that has sort of struck me is that how we relate our experience of God to other people. And it's interesting because recently I've been listening to a number of people posting on social media that they love God and God is 100% in their life and God owns everything in their life. And with what's been going on in our family, it got me wondering. And I was wondering, well, do they genuinely believe that? Or is that something that we say to impress other people because other people then think, wow, they must be really spiritual people? Or is it something that we've come to develop over a period of time in that we genuinely believe that we give everything to God? And the interesting thing is, when he actually calls on it, we get very annoyed. We can get very scared. We can get very, we're frightened in one respect that other people might think that we're not as godly as we say we are because these things are happening to us. And it reminded me of a story in Acts about Ananias and Sapphira. Now, generally, that story gets wheeled out when the when the when it's necessary for whatever reason to sort of put the church and people back into check because God or the Holy Spirit caused them to die. But the interesting thing was that Peter said, if you back up a bit, Peter said that whilst the land was yours, it was yours to do what you wanted with. But why they died, why they were smitten, was because they lied to the Holy Spirit. They said, everything we had, we've given to you, but they kept a bit back. Now, here's the thing. They could have easily said, well, we've given 90% of the takings of our land that we sold and bought it and laid it at your feet, and there's 90%. We're keeping 10 back for ourselves because you never know, there might be a rainy day round the corner. And that would have been perfectly all right. And there wouldn't have been a problem. And there wouldn't have been an issue. But to turn around and said, well, we've given everything, when they hadn't, caused them a problem. And I think during COVID, it doesn't have to be during COVID, but during COVID, we've had an opportunity to really think, hopefully, and meditate on things. And it'd be great if we were really honest and say, well, you know, my ambition, my hope, my prayer, my desire is to give everything I own to God. But at the moment, I'm not there yet. But I'm working on it. That would be a fantastic revelation. That would be something that probably most people could relate to and would cause possibly a mini revival. Something to think about, something to reflect on. You know, are we doing things to please people and to make our status look good? Because God knows what the truth is anyway. And then we end up in a place where we try to please God by saying, Lord, I give you everything. Well, he owns everything anyway. So he's not overly phased by what we're going to give him or by what we're not going to give him, because he owns it anyway. What we need, or the revelation we need, is what part are we prepared to give? We say we give him our whole heart. And if that's true, that's phenomenal. But perhaps we don't give him all of it. Everything, Lord, I own is yours. And he requires something of us. And he turns around and he says, okay, I want you to give the car away to somebody. And we go, oh, hang on a minute. I didn't exactly mean it like that. And I think sometimes it'd be nice to have a reality check and to be truthful to everybody, and put on social media the truth, which is, for most people, I would love to give everything to God, and I'm nearly there, but I'm not fully there. What a truthful revelation that is. Have a fantastic day. Have a blessed day, and have a safe day. Speak to you soon.